my darlings. We are about to read your energy and dig into your consciousness across space and time, baby. And the first cards out is health. We've got 2 health cards out, 2 big fat juicy cards that say health on it with the number 8. Then we jump over to the number 9, then we jump over from there to 3 to 6. So there's ascension here. We're looking clearly at someone who is ascending, and it's an interesting read. Straight away when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, I don't even know what to say about this. So this might not be long, right? But I do have a few other cards I want to dig in with and break down what's going on. The mother card came out as well. And that was a very interesting drop. So I saw health, mother, and then a load of helping hands. Also self-love, and then also this main and side energy. Now, what this talks to me about is you've had to really, really go inside of yourself, healing, health, self-love, self-care in relation to a mother. Yeah? Now, I'm going to give you the scenarios that this could play out in. You've either lost a mother, you are a mother on your own, or you've separated from a mother. But there's all these helping hands around a motherly dynamic, right? That is now comfortable and confident. Like you could be nurturing someone, loving on someone, caring for someone, or caring for yourself. But I see 2 energies. I see you and another. And it's family, it's togetherness, it's nurturing, it's healing. After you had to pull away and do something by yourself, go on a deep self-love journey because you've been manifesting something. The thing is, I see loads of other people as well. I see partnerships, I see career, I see gone fishing, catch you later. Someone's gone, closed up shop, gone to travel the world, to explore, to learn, to seek, to search, to find the answers. I see someone here who feels like they were trapped in a cycle of bad luck over and over again. Unlucky. I want to say unlucky in love, unlucky in life. And I don't want to hone too much on those words, because even when I say those words, I feel like it hits someone in the heart chakra and they start to panic a little bit, a little angst coming up. When I say unlucky, don't feel uncomfortable by those words. If you fear the word unlucky and me repeating it in tangents like that, then that means there's a little something in your vibration still that suggests that you still have a fear vibration of a lack of luck in your reality. And that ain't true, boss. That ain't true, queen. That ain't true, savage. You're about this life. You're out here. Please keep that vibration high. You know, anytime you feel your chakra respond in fear or angst and you get that physiological response of panic in relation to something that someone has said, especially a reader online, who you don't even know and don't need to be listening to half the time if they are not empowering and positive, then you got to go, roll. That energy that I received, it wasn't nice on my vibration. I'm not going to watch them. They are not the problem, but clearly something they've said it triggered me internally, and I need to make sure I can raise my vibration above that, and I'm healthier and wise enough, and my psychological well-being and mental health is at a high enough level where I'm not disturbed or triggered by the conversation of anyone else, which is really difficult to suggest, but I am an overachiever in my eyes, so I'm always seeking the infinite, right? Which is always impossible because infinite includes high and low, but the ability to dream so grandiose at times is going to allow you to achieve more, desire more, and keep going through the peaks and troughs of life, and I feel like that's what you need right now. I'm going to suggest a movie for you, Luck. It's a cartoon animation, but it talks about light and dark, and it talks about good luck and bad luck, and I think it will be a really nice movie for you to watch if you've gone through a cycle of feeling unlucky. That movie will really provide you with some inner healing, because she starts off being super unlucky, gets a golden coin, her luck changes, meets a lucky cat, and the story just plays out from there, and then you really learn some valuable lessons about yin and yang and light work through an animation movie, may I add, if you really do deep it consciously, which I'm sure you do because you're listening to me, right? But with that in mind, darling, I want to tap in on the fact that there's this forgiveness energy. Quite a lot of forgiveness coming up in the readings, interestingly enough, this week. It's either forgiving yourself or forgiving others, right? Oh, so I want to say other people going hungry or you going hungry. It's a situation of you've been giving so much to other people that you've been going hungry, or vice versa. Other people are going hungry and you feel like you've got to help them. It's the conundrum of two. Like, oh my gosh, I've got to keep giving to this person. I've got to keep giving to this person. Even if it's not physical hunger or money, but energetically. If you keep giving and giving and giving to others all of the time because, oh my God, they're hungry and they need this, they need that, they need this, they need that. In all of those days, I didn't hear you say I, me, you. You also need all of those things. Everything you're giving to everyone else, you also need. Let me tell you the most beautiful lesson I can give you in relation to this reading so far, and I still got a few more cards to go through. But the main thing I would love to share with you guys is, for years, we can go through life totally unconsciously giving so much of ourselves to others. I am 34, and this quick story, I am 34 and I've only now got my own place. After 34 years on this earth, living by myself, just me and my cats. In the past, I've moved out, I've lived with my nan, I've lived with my roommate, I lived with a guy, boyfriend at the time, cringe. But dating, you live in different situations. But I've always lived with an other. And in those moments, I've given rent and food and money and time, and spent a lot of time sharing space with others. Time and space split across the board with brothers and cousins and family members and mums and dads and uncles and aunties, and different periods throughout the year. We've got to do this and that, and it's traditional and the way that things are meant to be. But sometimes the way that things are and what we deem is meant to be is impacting on our health in a negative way. And only when we are conscious enough and confident enough to break that cycle and go, although I've been doing this every single year, I don't want to do it anymore, right? I'm pulling on my own story, but that's the best way I can give it to you guys. Is I used to be the hostess with the mostest, games night, drinks night, food. Every time of the year, there's an event at my house. I'm doing something. Oh, it's Easter. Let's do an Easter egg hunt for the kids. Oh, it's Christmas. Let's do games night, poker night, blackjack night. Every game you can imagine. Turn up night, Monopoly marathons. Let's come to my house and make weed brownies, weed cookies. Edibles galore. Drink night, barbecues, jacuzzi spa nights. Whatever you could imagine. I've spent years and years doing it, but I never had my own house. I never had my own place. I was living in everyone else's reality for such a long time, giving everything I had, energetically. And only when I got much older, after years of it, I thought, really, I'm doing all of this, and I've been doing all of this, but I should be established and grounded in my own way. I've been building a business through homelessness. I've been working as a life coach and a tarot reader and doing all of these different events and supporting other people evolving their careers and different stuff in life. And that whole time, it's like I don't even have my own property where I live just by myself as a grown adult. That's a very specific scenario, and I hope that you can find resonance in that. If you do, hit the like. Feel free to subscribe. But that's what I'm getting for you guys. There's something in your life specifically that has just been the norm, and what you've done and what you give off to the universe. But the tower moment has already happened where you've gone, shit, how long have I been doing this and giving all of this, yet I haven't been receiving? If I put all of that into me, even just half of what I've been giving to everyone else, I would have long been gone to my destination, to my manifestation, to my dreams, to my happy ending. I've been blocking my happy ending. Oh my God. Some of you guys may have also realised that you were being offered several happy endings on that frequent massage place that you went to, and you didn't realise you were turning down a happy ending. That's got to be a blower. Literally, or not. But that's got to be a real shame. Okay, this is the image I'm getting in my head, right? And I'm going to say it, and then we're going to quickly run through the last cards. But I am who I am. But it's a situation of, okay, you and your friends both go in side by side into the rooms, go and get a massage, and you were in there a lot quicker. You've come out and you've gone to your friend. What's taking you so long? And they were like, well, I don't know. I had a happy ending, right? It was really good. And they were like, what? And they were like, what, you didn't get a happy ending? I was like, no. They're like, you're supposed to get a happy ending at the end. They give you a sign or they nudge you like that. So you... And it was like, oh, I didn't know. I was just like, no, I turned it down. And then you're like, oh, shit. Didn't really get what you paid for, because the happy ending was actually part of the price you paid for. So you've missed out on the greatest bit of all. So, but sorry, that's the vision I got in my head. But we're going to move past that. I don't know why I had to go there, but clearly I did. If that is you, I'm so sorry that you lost out. Free of swords, Page of Cups, Tower, Devil, Star, 3 majors, best 3 majors you can get in this kind of combo as well, and the Page of Wands. So, okay, I see it. I see what's going on here. I see the absolute struggle and difficulty you've come through to balance out your health and your balance in relationships with others. Once again, that overgiving. Forgive yourself. You're a good-hearted person. And do you know what? For years and years, I've realised light workers, good people, we always question ourselves, am I a good person? Am I doing the right thing? Am I morally sound? Do I have enough integrity? Do I have enough respect? Am I a good person? Should I have done that differently? Let me tell you now, if you're one of those people that think whether or not you are a good person or if you're doing the right thing, it means you are a good person and you are doing the right thing. Because real people who are not doing the right thing, they do not even dare think about whether or not they're doing it or not. So whether or not you've made a mistake, you've fucked up, you've hurt people, you've let people down, things haven't gone your way, at the end of the day, your mere ability to consciously review that, reflect upon it, is enough for the divine to know that you are a good-hearted person. And in your mind space, you are trying to improve and ascend. The cards say that all over the place, right? But with that, there is this heartbreak energy, but it's linked to yin and yang. So it screams death and rebirth. It screams letting go of the past. It screams an awareness that, okay, maybe you didn't get your happy ending now, and okay, I see someone who's probably downgraded from being an emperor or empress who's now downgraded to a page. So we go page, knight, king, queen, emperor, empress, they're major arcana. So that's a whole major level. So whatever's happened in your life, there's been a tower moment. Yeah, it brought the devil in, ego, fear, imprisonment, mental health, psychological well-being, fear, insecurity. Sorry to say it again because I don't want to trigger you. I know when I say certain words, I feel my energy shift because I feel you getting a little bit triggered and overwhelmed by it. Once again, you're above it. It's word. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Once again, I'm a tarot reader on the gram, on YouTube. I'm way more than that, may I add. But this piece of content specifically right here is just a oracle card, tarot card reading, okay? Everything I say, duck off a water's back, take it in, let it go, move on with your day because you are above me. Yeah? In your reality, you are above me. In my reality, I am above you. Yet, realistically, from the actor network theory and standing back, we are all aligned in our own unique ecosystem. There is no you're better or you're lower or this or that or dictation of anything. We are equal beings here. Own your power in relation to your relationships with all of these other people as well that have been weighing in and out of your life, making you believe in yourself, then not believe in yourself, believe in yourself, then not believe in yourself. Once again, the same main and side card coming out that came out for Libra as well, which is really talking about the fact that you are the leading character in your story. This is your lifetime. You are the star of the show. So while you're trying to be the co-star or move to the side and only be in a few scenes and extracts is beyond me. Truman Show vibes. This is your life. You cannot escape it. And why would you? I know it's hard to own when you feel like there's bad luck attached to this as well. But at the end of the day, that's not the case. Once you watch Luck, you'll feel a lot better because the shift in energy will be there and you'll be so aware of how you've managed to work your way out of this, right? I really do see that for you. But then I've also got the WhatsApp card and the Facebook card, and I don't know why they're here. So I'm going to quickly dig into that, right? And the healing card, the healing card's on top of all of this. Also, I've got a budget card, all this money that you're budgeting, and locked in as well. That means that for me, that says locked into something financially more than anything. And in the last reading with Libra, I spoke quite a lot about crypto. What is all this talk about crypto? Is what's in my head, but I had a little crypto talk. So if that's resonating for you, check out the Libra read as well. And then also feel free to check out the crypto content on the channel. But let me dig in just for interest, okay, about exactly what they want to let me know about WhatsApp and Facebook, because that's just the random outliers in this reading. I'm not sure why they're here, okay? Give me a sec. Oh, shit, okay. Okay, I see Ascension for you more than anything else, yeah? Oh, wow. Okay. Don't worry, okay? I really want to speak about fear-based vibrations with you guys, because I really want you to be aware that there is something in your energetic field at this time, right? Remember, you're in charge of your energy, not me. Do not let the words that I'm saying penetrate your mind space to the point where you feel numb, or not even numb, less than, or consciously controlled by my perception of you, because you are the unique individual. Some things I say hit, some things I say don't. Wash it off, right? It's general readings. These are not personal. If you want a personal journey, get in the description and make a request while it's available, you know. But beyond that, we're really looking at some really, really gorgeous energy here, because first the Queen came out. Following the Queen, you had two queens, basically. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, the exact same energies we started with. The same pain body that you are in relation to your emotions and your passion that really got you wounded, because you're like, shit, I'm not an emperor anymore, I'm not an empress anymore. This situation in my life where I had to pull away, change, revert, where I felt like I was in bad luck and I had to go and leave and I had to get a helping hand from others, whatever the case may be that took you out of yourself and your comfort zone, is the same energy that provided a tower moment for you, allowed you to really look at your pride and ego, things that trapped you in fear and worry, deal with material issues and materialism, overly capitalistic ideologies, let's say that, what a mouthful. But all the fear and worry, you got caught up in that for a while. You're breaking free of that cycle now. The star card's out, you're healing. And you know what's so bomb about the healing is, by the end of this transmission, right? I'll say it like this because this is how I work. So let me know if this hits for you. By the time you've watched Luck, the animation, from start to finish, and sat there and just played it as if that was your reality and your experience and just resonated with the characters in any way you could, right? In that very moment, you've already left the page energy behind, which is the lower vibration of yin and yang. Because you're an emperor, you're an empress. So when you bounce back to page vibration, don't think that's a solidified state. You can move again really rapidly back to the emperor and empress energy. You just have to be consciously aware of it and choose to raise your vibration high enough to see through the fog. That is ego and pride. That, not even ego and pride, that's, the card says that, so it's quite intense, but it's guilt, it's trapped in fear vibration, it's worry, it's insecurity, it's panic because you had a tower moment. And shit, when there's a little bit of bad luck that comes in and that's identified and brought to the surface, you're like, shit. You consciously wake up enough to see that there are little bits of black, I want to say even black magic. Yeah, you play around with black magic and you will get tar and soot on your fingers. So stay away from it. And I on this channel, I try and support everyone. But personally, black magic isn't something I've been comfortable with, and I have never really been. But in recent time, I don't do any black magic, but I've had to study it and even look at content and videos on YouTube that would normally make me uncomfortable. Because the awareness is key. The understanding of darker matter is incredibly important. So when bad luck does arrive, you haven't got to run from it or fear it. When someone speaks on the devil or the ego or the lower vibration, you haven't got to shit your pants, or your inner chakras are not going to be triggered or disturbed because you cannot be moved by dark matter because the force is strong, you know? So without me getting super activisty, because I could just go on a whole MC rant right now, I'm going to wind it down. And I'm going to say, be cautious, be wise, but also be kind to yourself, okay? Because you're doing everything right. You just got to keep moving. And it's not about being cautious with others. Be cautious with yourself. How you're talking to yourself. How much you've got worry and fear in your vibration. How much you're managing your health and your new ways of giving, yeah? This is a slow process for you, yeah? Do not be swayed up in the ideologies of what it means to be in 2023. It's January. This is still hermit mode. We ain't supposed to be moving until spring, yeah? The bears are in hibernation. Stay low. You're also an earth sign. It's not time for us to go anywhere. It's low-key season. But the world will get you amped and the Western society will gas you up in the mind space telling you it's a new year, bitch, let's move now. No, that's a capitalistic agenda. Sorry. Stay where you are. Keep eating your honey and your snacks in your bear cave that you foraged from last year, because I tell you, they're going to keep you well and truly nourished. So when we do hit April, you can move clearly again. So take this time to be wise and cautious. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And start rebuilding healthy relationships with all of these people that I guess you went through a phase of hatred, deception, lies, deceit, frustration. Sounds like really strong words, but take what you can from that, because either way, there's a period of time where you were just like, I'm sick of all of you. I'm sick of all of this. Family, friends, mothers, fathers, kids, children, everyone's here on the board. Loads of different energies, loads of different circumstances, colleagues, friends, a lot of bullshit basically. Once again, you're through it. And when you hear words like bullshit, this, that, negative vibes, once again, don't internalize it to a point where it affects your chakras. Whoever I'm connecting with, your aura is a little bit leaky. I can feel the fact that when I speak on heavier topics, I feel the chakra becoming weighted immediately. That means you're easily impacted now by the words of others and what other people say about you. And that is something that you're going to have to work on and build resilience towards. That's where it's that cautious, wise action. Yeah, don't go around just listening to any tarot reader or taking advice from everyone, asking for opinions from everyone, because it's really going to sway your mindset. This is a period of time for you to get right in your mind, get clear in your head, because you're so easily taken left or right in an attempt to keep the status quo for humanity and everyone else, whereby it's taking you off kilter from where you need to be personally for yourself. And I will put out a chakra visualization whereby you zip your chakras up and cover them, and then you unzip it and cleanse them, and how you remove your chakras like floppy disks, cleanse them, and then put them back in. I mean, floppy disks, that's an old model. I mean, we could probably put USBs in, or fire sticks, whatever you want. I'm going to do a post about new chakra alignment for you guys, because you definitely got a leaky aura, my Taurus, and that's what's making you really, really triggered and receptive to lower vibrations at this time. So your pain body is really, really exposed, and that's you having to really do some protective kind of spells and practices, specifically in relation to visualizations of like putting on Harry Potter's invisible cloak. That's where I started in 2016, when my aura was just getting battered all the time just by the natural surroundings. Every time I would leave my bedroom to start the day and fully dressed ready for work, I put on that cloak of protection and I hit the streets, right? And that immediately just keeps you sane, right? Keeps you going, clears, just puts that shit right over you. So you're moving through, but your aura's invisible. You need that, yeah? Your aura's too exposed at this time, and it's leaking out a little bit to other people in the collective, or that's in your immediate. So then they're mirroring back quite a lot of stuff to you projectively, energetically, not in a positive or negative way, just the ebbs and flows of society, but you're so much more susceptible to it after the tower moment you recently went through, okay? So you're going to have to allow the awakening to fully finalize and reach form, which will happen by April. I've got 4th of April in my head for you, okay? We're looking at 22:44 on the clock as well, so I want to say by April the 24th, because that is my significant sweet spot of every single month, the 24th, in relation to a lot of philosophy. I'm going to say 24th of April, life-changing transformation for you, where all of this stuff has truly been transmuted. Your energy aura is fully aligned, and you are now back to emperor status, okay? Be proud of yourself. This is how we evolve, baby. I'll be back real soon. Hit the like, subscribe, and links in the description. Bye.
Spaceman, I always wanted you to get into spaceman.